Hey everyone, welcome back to Seimoto Homestead. We are finally starting seeds and I'm so excited. These are containers that we got for free from a local nursery, Vingard's Nursery, and we cleaned them with some bleach solution and have them all ready to go. It's just a very frugal way to get your containers for starting your seeds if you have access to that. Right now we are just filling with our seed starter, and then we'll start planting everything that we need to plant indoors to be transplanted, and we'll talk a little bit about what we go ahead and start indoors and what we direct sow in the garden. Some people, make their own seed starter. I've watched a few videos on it. It's not something I have time for, honestly, and I'm not really interested in doing something like that at this point. So we just get your basic seed starter that you can get at any store, because it doesn't really matter. They're going to be transplanted into the garden anyway. So we are going to fill all of these pots at least 3/4 of the way to the top. And I'm doing pretty much the top because I'm not really going to be that particular about it. But you want to make sure there's enough dirt in there where they can really get a good root system going. So as you can see, Jeremy is actually going to water or moisten the soil. We moisten the soil before we plant so that the soil obviously can be wet enough to soften that outer shell of the seed, and the seed can start to germinate. We don't want to do this after we've planted the seeds because it actually could disturb the seed and it could make the seed too deep to actually grow well. So we are in zone 8, and the main thing we start ahead of time is tomatoes and peppers. We want to make sure we can get a nice size tomato and pepper plant put in the ground so that we can get as much as possible when they are ready to go outside. We don't typically do our zucchini and squash early. I know some people do to try to prevent losing things to squash bugs, but we actually did really well covering our plants with a light row cover. The main issue we have had with our squash and our zucchini is squash borers, and last year we went ahead and just did the row covers, and it really helped prevent that, along with the use of BT. The squash borer moth actually comes out at dawn and dusk, so as long as you get those row covers out early enough in the evening and go ahead and wait until it's nice and bright outside and remove them, you will be fine. Your plants will get pollinated, you'll get plenty of fruit, and you won't have to worry about dealing with those vine borers. I know there are other types of squash bugs that people deal with. We mainly just kind of deal with those with diatomaceous earth and hand picking and watching for eggs. So today, like I said, the main thing we're focusing on planting are all of our tomato varieties and our peppers. So I'm focusing on peppers and Jeremy is doing our tomatoes. I have done Purple Sparkle and California Wonder. We have some seeds that are left over from last year. They're still great to use. I'm just making sure I put 3 in each spot, 2 or 3 in each spot, so that if the germination rate has gone down, I hopefully will still get a plant in each space here.
So I am doing our tomatoes, and we have a lot of different tomato varieties this year. So I'm hoping that most of these take, because I'm excited about the ones that we have. We got a German green tomato, which we'll see. My hesitation with those are like knowing when they're ripe and when you can pick them. Also have Dr. Weich's, which is, I'm not sure how you say it, yellow tomato, Abe Lincoln. We have, I think, 3 different cherry tomatoes, all different colors. We've got a dark one, so like normal sized tomato. And then we're gonna do a lot of our Amish paste tomatoes. That is what is the most versatile and what we use the most of. So
yes. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing. I did the California Wonder and the Purple Sparkle. I did a banana. I'm also doing a chili relleno pepper. We are doing some bell, a couple sweet, a habanero, more of the cayenne because we love our cayenne, a jalapeno. Oh, and these are ground cherries. We aren't doing those today. They're direct, so I don't know why I have them. But those are all the peppers that we're doing. We like to have a variety of peppers because we like to make our own spices, and we also like to dry them for chili powders, and also just to use, we pickle them and we use them in a lot of different things, and we love to eat them fresh. So we like to have lots of tomatoes and lots of peppers. So we are just about done planting our first set of seeds for our spring garden. We would love to hear if you guys have started your seeds, or if you have any questions about seed starting. Also, if you like this kind of content, be sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. We would love to have you follow us on our journey, but also interact with us. We just love getting to know people, especially people that are interested in homesteading. So the plan at this point is, once we get these all planted, we're going to move them inside so we can keep an eye on them and make sure they really germinate and pop up. And then we will move them to our mini greenhouse where they can grow. We don't really have a place to put the trays inside, so I got the greenhouse for my birthday, and I'm really excited about seeing how they do growing in the greenhouse. The greenhouse is not heated, so that is something that I will be doing videos on to show how I will be heating it and how I'll be keeping an eye on the temperature in there. So make sure you come back and check out what we're doing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and be blessed.